Well, Rusty Wallace was the first to drive the Miller Lite Blue Deuce. Then Kurt Busch took the wheel and continued the winning ways. Soon after, Brad Keselowski took the keys in 2011, and a recent trip to the Miller Brewery helped him size up the shoes he had to fill.
The Blue Deuce, you know, it's the Miller Lite car's been around for a long time, and it's got a reputation of winning. You know, Rusty won a ton of races and had a shot at winning championships in it, and so did Kurt Busch, and hopefully we can continue on that legacy. Well, you know, the Miller Group is a great group, and what makes up Miller is just like anything else, it's the people. So trying to understand the culture and what makes Miller Lite so special, and you know, really it's all about the people and how they take the time to do the job right.
Looking good.
Those would be good in the car, wouldn't they?
That always where the first two go. This is number 3.
Okay. They can't take a rapid pressure.
Right. So you'll find this to be a great spot.
How many silos are we standing above right now?
There's about 20.
Okay, so far, lots of tubes. No shortage of tubes and moving fluids. And you just don't realize how much there goes into making a beer. I told the guys that work out here, it's like driving a race car, you know. Most of the work is done off the track, in the garage area. Same thing here. Most of the work in, you know, beer is and making it, not drinking it. No, that's the fun part. What's the holdup in the line?
Right now, the palletizer's over in shipping, down in Silverito.
Let's go get them in the shape. We got beer to make.
Yeah.
We need to get these guys a new car, man. Sam, get on it.
It's great to see them, great to see how enthusiastic they are and pumped up about the 2011 season, and you know, me as their driver and this whole team.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Good to see you.
Well, good luck.
That's the end of it. It always ends in the gift shop. Every tour always ends in the gift shop. This one's no different.
Hi, do you have any Brad Keselowski gear?
Brad who?
And Brad Keselowski joins us now on race day. First of all, BK, congratulations on the win. And, you know, that had to be a big weight off your shoulders, not only because you won in the Miller Lite Dodge, but also you're one of those guys that had his first win at Talladega, and sometimes that's not the best of things to happen.
Well, you know, all wins are good wins and big wins, but your second win as a driver is a really big win. For me, it was big for so many different reasons. You know, you alluded to the Talladega curse, so I was able to break that, which is good, but also to be able to win, you know, in the Miller Lite car, like you talked. You know, it's a car that's been around forever. It's a really important car to our sport, and, you know, I feel honored just to get to drive it, so to be able to put it in victory lane is just even that much cooler.
Hey, Brad, it's DW. Listen. You know, I've been around this sport a long time. We all have tricks, you know, tricks of the trade. But what I saw you do last Sunday at Kansas, pushing that clutch in and letting that car coast off in the corner, I'd never seen that before. I didn't think it could even be done. Where did you learn that, and when did you think of it?
Well, you know, we do all have our tricks, and sometimes we get in-car cameras that kind of spoil them.
I knew you didn't like that.
You know, of all the weeks to have an in-car camera, I think I might have had an in-car camera maybe 3-4 times this year, and I get it that week. So it's kind of the way it goes. But, you know, every driver has their tricks, and, you know, we all pick them up somehow or learn them some different ways, and you can't give them away, you know, but there was certainly a method to the madness.
Brad, I am very intrigued how Penske Racing, you know, your teammate Kurt and yourself, you were not contenders this year. You know, you're running around 20th spot. And all of a sudden, in 2 weeks, I seen it start at Charlotte. You're contenders. You're winning. Your teammates on the pole the last 2 weeks. What has changed? What is going on? You guys are really good.
Well, you know, you'd like to sit here and say we found some magic part to bolt on the car to make it better, but that's really not the case. You know, I think more than anything else, it's just working together as a team, especially the two teams. I don't think at Penske Racing we've ever seen two teams that really work together like what Kurt and I are doing right now, and what Paul Wolf and Steve Addington are doing, and everyone at Penske Racing. And, you know, working together like that makes a huge difference. You know, you've seen for years the 48 car and the 24 car run really, really well together, and different pairings. And it's really hard to get 4 or 5 different teams running well. But it seems like you can pair up two teams, you know, feed off that energy and make something of it. And I think, you know, having the struggles at Richmond and the couple races before that really kind of slowed things down and put us all together, and where we said, hey, we're going to have to dig out of this hole together. And we're doing that and seeing awesome results from it.
Hey, Brad, we have a Twitter question for you, and Jets Sox fan wants to know, he said he saw a great article on NASCAR.com about you and Dale Jr., wants to know, do you still get some advice to Junior, and how often do you guys talk?
Yeah, oh yeah, I get some advice. Some of it's sober, some of it's not, and you know, I actually prefer the non-sober advice because that's usually the really good stuff. But you know, it's a personal friendship that means a lot to me, and you know, obviously it's a large part of why I'm here today. You know, the success I had at Junior Motorsports with Dale's team, and so you know, we always have that appreciation for each other. You know, I appreciate what he's done for me, opportunities, and you know, I think he still likes the wins and stuff that happened while I was there. So, you know, we had a lot of fun, and you know, still do.
Hey, Brad, congratulations once again on the win. We appreciate your time and keep up the good work.
Hey, thanks. Have a good one.
All right, thanks, Brad.